Hey, this is Matt once again. Welcome back to another review. This is another paid request. This time for the user. Sorry, the username was Top, T-O-P. So I'm not sure what his actual name is. Maybe to be anonymous. That's fine too. You can be anonymous. You don't have to use your real name. Just let me know. That's perfectly fine. But for anyone who's interested in sending in a paid request, it could be for a topic, a reaction, a review, a commentary, randomness, whatever it may be. Feel free to send it either directly to my PayPal or join my Patreon. Both links are down below in the info box. And this is a film that it has a lot of love out there. I'm sorry, it just was not for me. It's called Sonatine from 1993. It's directed by Takeshi Kitano. He also did Violent Cop, which I wasn't really big on either. As an actor, he would appear in a couple films. He was sort of the captain in the Ghost in the Shell remake with Scarlett Johansson. I think he was in Johnny Mnemonic. He was one of the teachers in Battle Royale, so one of the main teachers for the students. He directs this and he stars in it. If I understand, a lot of his direction to be a lot of like improvisation and like a basic skeletal structure. I feel that, and that's one of the reasons I don't like the film. I also, as the movie goes on, I kind of don't get the point of his movie. So people go, "You didn't get it." I'm like, "Yeah, you're right. I didn't get it. I'm telling you I didn't get it." But I also didn't find it exciting. I did not find it thought-provoking like others did. I know Tarantino loves the film. I know just a 7 point something on IMDb. I don't care. If people like it, that's cool. Just not my cup of tea. Like I said, just not for me. Pretty much Kitano, he's part of the yakuza. I thought some of the dialogue, and I saw the subtitle version was weird. Like, don't say stupid things. You are the stupid thing. I don't know why. That reminded me of Jay and Silent Bob. You are the one who are the assholes. Like, whatever they have, like, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. You are the ones who are the ball lickers. Like, he's trying to talk back to someone on the internet. So it's like, type this up. So he's thinking of retiring. You get the idea he's a bit too worn out on this job. But he's told to go to this place in Okinawa. And there's some little rival turf thing going on. Stop it. So him and a few people deal with this turf issue. And this movie just, it's one of those movies that wants to take its sweet time. Like, in one instance, they're dunking a guy. They have a guy who pissed them off, fucked with the yakuza. They're on a hook, tied up, and they're dunked in the water. And there's a point they get dunked in the water, and the camera sits there on that same spot for 15 seconds. And 15 seconds may not seem long, but let's put it this way. Let me drink this soda for 15 seconds. And there. So at 15 seconds can seem like an eternity when you're just staring at the water. Obviously they're doing it because the show, this guy is going to drown, but we already got that anyway. I mean, as soon as I saw him on the hook, I'm like, he's going to drown anyway, so. It's very lethargic. It's very lethargic. And I just feel that's the point of it, is that these people are so bored and hate their life, and even the shootouts are boring. I know there's a purpose of that. Because there's a shootout, it's not meant to be a John Woo, it's not meant to be exciting. The shootout, people kind of standing there with no emotion, and the others have no emotion, and just, I know there's a lot of stuff you can look into it. I didn't care, I went with the simple side of it just coming off as very boring. And most of the film is after that shootout, a handful of them, and my neighbor's rooster wants to get a word in. Maybe he didn't like the film either. He didn't like the cornbread either. They're on a beach, and they hang out on the beach. And I get it. It's them showcasing the few bits of fun they have, maybe in their adult life, maybe in their life in general. They're shooting cans off each other's heads. Our lead, Kitano, saves a girl from getting raped, and then almost instantly she falls in love with him. The people playing sumo with each other, playing frisbee with each other. This girl, I don't understand her rational thinking. Well, if it was rational, I would understand it. It's unnatural. It's rational. Because, like, the guy tossed her and says lines like, she's asking, can I visit? And he's like, you can, but you won't, bitch. Well, what the fuck? But this guy's like, you can, but you won't, bitch. Very deadpan. I'm like, okay, the girl should be like, okay, let me get the fuck out of here, goodbye. I mean, thank you for saving me, but ciao. But no, she stays. It's like, and then it gets to a point. This goes on for like the watch. Oh, there's fireworks and just they're singing and they're drunk and there's a point that they're driving. The car breaks down. And other people go push the car to the side of the road. There's a point where it's wet in the rain. The girl takes her shirt off and there's boobies. But it's like the gist of what I'm getting, I could get in 10 minutes. And this goes on for like 30, 40 minutes at least. And there's just no progression. There's no other attributes I get from the characters. Again, 15 minutes at most, I get what's going on here. To a point. And it just becomes just filler. It's just boring filler that so many people praise to the high heaven. I'm like, okay, teach their own. We all can't like and won't like the same things. If Todd wants to explain it, feel free. But to me, it was just, again, I got the gist in 10-15 minutes. Why is it still going on and on? It's just boring, lethargic. It doesn't give any much details into the characters, into their backstory, into their past, there's no dialogue about, what they want to, deep dialogue on what they want to be in life or what they want to do in the future or the what ifs. There's nothing going on. Until, I guess one of the bad guys comes in, walks on the beach, while some are playing frisbee. He just goes up and shoots one of them in the head. And nobody else reacts. Not the girl, not Takeshi Kitano, not the other people. Getting guns, shooting him, blah blah blah. No. They just let the guy walk away. And I'm sitting there going, again, is this supposed to be one of those, they're so lethargic to violence and everything else that even this doesn't faze them and they're dead on the inside and that's what leads to the ending? Or not? I don't know. And if it is, that's not a story that interests me. That's a story that intrigues me. That's a story that I don't think is done as well as people make it out to be. So the girl stays behind. They go off. There's this elevator bit where there's a little bit of a shootout in an elevator. There's only like a couple people left. Kitano and this other guy who had this like Hawaiian type of shirt. They take one guy who's a backstabber. They put him in a car. They ask him questions, wound him. Spoiler alert. Spoilers. The other guy puts a grenade, blows up the car. Kitano goes in with a rifle, assault rifle, blasts the bad guys. You don't see it. Well, that's not true. You see Kitano standing here, and then you see some people go, and then it's a lot of cutaway. Most of it's off screen. Most of that is off screen. So then he drives. He could drive to her. go over the hill. Steady parks, takes a gun, shoots himself. Now again, I'm sure there's a deeper meaning by that, but I'm thinking your job is done. You got the bad guys. You could maybe have a life with her, but you decide to shoot yourself, and I still don't know why. And people could explain it to the cows come home. Well, because he's maybe he knows that he can't make her happy. Maybe he knows there's not really a life with her, and it's a false fallacy, that it's a falsehood, that it's not real, that it wouldn't last long, or maybe she'd be in danger, or they'd come for him, and it wouldn't last long, or this happy life can't last long, or maybe he doesn't deserve it, or I don't fucking know, and I don't fucking care. I'm just glad the movie's over. And I'm sorry, I'm not a fan of this guy's direction. I wasn't big on Violent Cop. I wasn't big on this. It's like, okay, being weird. I can't even say weird. Weird is the wrong word. It's being different for the sake of being different. And, sometimes that can work, and other times this just isn't my cup of tea. I would just, you just made a stupid John Woo. Yes. I much prefer just bullet in the head. Or is a bullet to the head? I get that confused with a stupid Sylvester Stallone film. I think it's bullet to the head. I think Stallone's film's bullet in the head. I'm gonna look this up now. This is gonna bother me. That's a film that I thought had good emotion to the characters. You care about the characters, and you have these three friends and the ordeals they go through, but you also have some damn good action, but it also get the emotional appeal of these characters, and each one leads to a different fate. And you know what? That's a much better movie. It's a much better dramatic movie, but it's also entertaining and kick-ass action, and that should have a good... The fact that it doesn't have a good Blu-ray in the US is bullshit. Bullet in the head. Yeah, Bullet in the Head. Damn good movie. Let's see if I can get a picture. Is there... This is an overseas Blu-ray. Maybe I should try to pick that up sometime. Play Asia. Yeah, maybe I have to look that up. Anyway, sorry. If anyone has a Blu-ray Bullet in the Head, let me know. Maybe I'll pick it up your hands. Because I'm not getting that Hong Kong Rescue, because that guy's a fucking cheat. This is, on a side note, this is guy Hong Kong Rescue. He makes Blu-rays that other people can't find, but he cheated a lot of people out of money, because there's like a shitload of money that he didn't... There's a shitload of movies he didn't send to people. So, and then he went silent, so he's a fucking fraudulent fuck. Fuck Hong Kong Rescue. That guy's an asshole. I was able to get my stuff. I was one of the lucky ones, because I got hard boiled from him, but... Anyway, I'm sorry, this is a tangent. That's a good poster, but... This other shit's in the way. Well, this is a good poster, but someone put a stupid I am fat mall. What the fuck is I am fat mall? So, you're Paul Blart Mall Cop? But other than that, I do like this poster. Bullet in the Head. The three friends. Don't like that, it's faded though. Anyway, sorry. That goes to show you, I would rather talk about that movie than this. So, if you like it top, that's cool. This is just not my cup of tea of a film. Again, I think it's boring. I think it's very lethargic. Like I mentioned, it's slow. It's I would say they're pointless, and to effect, fairly pointless, and just not worth people watching, in my opinion. Don't care if Tarantino liked it. Doesn't mean I have to like it. I like a lot of Tarantino's films. Doesn't mean I like The Hateful Eight. So, with that, thanks for watching. Take care. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.